Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm playing a little Minecraft with Botania, digging deep into the mod, and it's time to do a few things with the mod. Just a quick little recap of stuff that I've done. Got a little enchantment station set up here. I was really surprised that the Mana Steel pick does obsidian. I thought that's the iron level pick, whereas the Terra Steel is the diamond level pick. But it worked, so I'm very happy. And so I've got this enchanted. I enchanted a book that had Silk Touch and Efficiency 4 on it. And then I enchanted this and it had Magnetic and Efficiency 4. And so I've got Efficiency 5. So yay. That's got nice efficiency on there. That's got Fortune, because, like, who cares? Respiration, protection, fire protection. So this has been very nice having this armor, and so I switched over to that. And let's run on downstairs real quick. So really happy to have that working, although there is a way of doing that with Botania, and we'll get to that, but not for right now. I moved up my stuff from downstairs, so here's my ore processing area, and here's where all my chests moved into, just to that. Oh, and I was tired of running over to the nearby village, so I set up its own little coal generator and an atomic reconstructor here. That was very, very handy because I went into the nether and I got some soul sand, but I didn't have any nether wart because I hadn't found a fortress out there yet. But the atomic reconstructor and a red mushroom and a whole lot of power makes a wart, so that works out really well. Let's see, all this stuff got moved over to here. Yeah, I've got all my XP generating stuff. That's over there. There's my portal to the nether. And here's all the double tall flowers all set up. But that's not exactly what we want to talk about. We want to talk about getting some Botania stuff going. And one of the things I realized, I did not actually make the Lexica Botanic first. So let's go ahead and make that. And boom, done. Achievement get, yippee yahoo. The nice thing about this, and I'm very happy when mod makers give you in-game information, whether it's within a book like this or you go to JEI and stuff like that and it shows you. I like that a lot. So I'm really glad to have that. But for right now, we're just going to go ahead and stick that back in here. And let's grab a bunch of things here, because one of the things I want to do is up the mana storage here. Let's go ahead and break. I've got a tool. I can use the tool. Tool using species. Hey, I don't even actually need to break those down there. You didn't see that. I'm replacing them right now. I'm going to leave that one as is. But first thing I want to do. Oh yeah, there's my crafting table on a stick. I want to go ahead and make 3 of these pools. I said 3 of these pools. And the other thing I want to do is I want to make the splitter. So let's go ahead and plop that there. Cool. This will go on top of the mana spreader. And then I need to adjust the mana spreader so it's pointing up instead of to that pool. There we go. So now it's pointing straight up. And then this, as it gets mana, it will go ahead and split that out to all the pools nearby. So now I can go ahead and close that up. And we'll go ahead and slap some pools nearby. There you go. The other thing I did, and you know, this is actual additions. It's the automatic precision dropper. The nice thing about this is it currently is set up for deactivation. It will stop when it gets a redstone signal, which is handy to have. But if I take some stuff and I drop it in, boom, it spits out really fast because I've got the magnet, which is very handy. I love the magnet, but right now that's just kind of inconvenient. So I want to go ahead and make a floating flower that will take care of that. So first thing I need to do is take this and that will make the Redstone Root. And let's move some of this stuff off my board here. And let's make the flower itself. And for that, it's 2 brown, a red, a blue, a seed. Oh, the root. The redstone root, and then the seed. There we go. The Solagnolia, it's really good because it stops the magnet that I've got here, it stops it from working, which is exactly what I want right in this little area. But I don't want to plant it down. I want to put it right on top of this pressure plate, but that doesn't work because there's nothing there. So the way to do that is to make a floating flower. Now for that, we're going to take this and 2 glowstone, and that gives us a glimmering orange flower. The cool thing about this is it will actually make a light source. Here, if we take a look, it's dark, you plop that down, that's a torch worth right there. And you get it back, which is pretty cool. So if you want, like I do, I dislike having torches on the ground. And you can see there's a big bunch of, no light here. But because of the peace candle downstairs, nothing spawns here. So I'm okay with with that, and it's pretty bright during the day, and I sleep during the night, so I don't care. But I have made these glimmering flowers before because they're a nice way of providing light without having a torch, which I think is kind of cool. Next thing I want to do is take one of these grass, toss it in there. That gives us a pasture seed, and I need a bit of dirt. Thank you for volunteering for some dirt. You can see where my piece down below is. Let's see. Now, I need to grab my crafting table on a stick. Glimmering flower, pasture seed, dirt should give me a floating flower, and then you marry that with anything, and now you've got a floating flower, in this case, the Solagnolia. And I'm going to go ahead and shift-click that right on top of that, and now it's up above. Now, if I go ahead and grab a bunch of these blocks, and I'm going with these because they're really teeny tiny. Oh, I'm too close. Hey! Oh, the redstone is disabling that. Okay, so that's got to go 1 block higher. If only I had a block around to make that possible. Here, let's snag those things here. You go away. Let's put a block on here. There we go. And something I can jump up on top of. And now you can go up here. That's what the Redstone Root does, is it makes it a... Oh, it's got to back up enough so that I can not pick it up just by being close. There we go. And so now the pressure plate sends a pulse saying, don't dispense more. And because these things are really low, I don't know what to usually say. They take very little oomph to run. Looks like we only have 2 flowers running at this point. I'm going to dump a few more out for right now, just because. Go, burn all you guys. There we go. That's better. This is a way, and this is pretty cheap fuel, but you can sit there and have things running that works pretty nicely as far as constantly feeding the flowers. Unfortunately, it's a little bit slow. It looks like it's only going to fuel 2, maybe 3 of the flowers at a time. But that's okay. It's a constant thing. I don't have to keep coming back and doing stuff, and that's the main thing that I'm looking for. Did I build everything in here? I did. Okay, so I don't need anything more there, and we're going to work through the night, I think. Next thing I want to do is get some... I want to get a bunch of runes going. And for that, I didn't bring any of the bits for that. Shame on me. For that, I need 5 of these, and I need a diamond. Well, if I'm heading in, I'm going to go ahead and sleep, because, why not? Makes it easier to see. And... yeah, you can see some of the things I've been doing earlier. Best friends. What was best friends? Tamed an animal. That was a horse. Enchanter made the enchanting table. Go to the nether. And we just made the last 2. All right, let's go ahead. Okay, we did the splitter. We did the Solagnolia. I need the Runic Altar. Oh, hey, I already got that right there. Runic Altar. But I didn't have the bits for it. I need either mana pearl or a diamond. I have no mana pearls. I only have a few diamonds. Let's steal one of those. Let's make this. So... yep, see, we got mana in each of the pools. I don't think there's enough mana in this pool. Nope, not enough mana to make that one. But we've got plenty in this pool. Ta-da! Mana. And let's go ahead and make that Runic Altar. Now it showed it low. I wonder, can I do it up above? Oh, okay, cool. It'll do either way. That's nice. I'm going to go ahead and stick that right here, mainly because close. I don't see the need to have great distances away. So let's go ahead and grab this and make a mana spreader. And I laid it out exactly the way it needed to be because I always forget and mix the gold ingot and the petal. I always flip them around all the time. This one, by putting it right here, will pull mana from this pool and that pool. So it should go faster into here. Now the next thing I want to do is steal another block. So let's go ahead and reach from a distance. Yeah, that should work. And let's back over here because I've got the bits. Let's stick that doink right on top. Over here, I need these bits. This I'm going to go ahead and turn into planks, and then 7 of these together makes what is known as an open crate. Now the open crate will drop stuff given to it. Yep. And it'll just drop it straight down and does nothing. Oh, get off there. If you drop stuff onto the Runic Altar, it automatically goes in, or you can right click it too. But we don't actually want to right-click the stuff. I'm lazy. I don't want to do that at all. What I do want to do is let this drop onto the altar. Because, again, didn't I mention lazy? Yes, I did. Let's see. Can I get my chest on top? There we go. So, because this is a trapped chest, if I take 1 rune's worth of stuff out, and I'm going to make 2 at a time. Bing, bang, 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 dunk. And then as soon as I let go, it starts going through. And if we take a look with my wand, you can see that there to the right, it is actually processing. It's got the little pie chart filling up as it's getting the mana it needs to make that rune. And then it's going to get me 2 of those runes. As soon as it's done, and give me the check mark, I need to right click and boom, runes. Hot diggity. So that is what I'm going to do. I've got enough stuff to make water, fire, earth, air. To me, that's the wrong order. I always go air, earth, fire, water. That's the order that I... whatever. So let's go ahead and grab these bits. And we'll do that again. And it really doesn't matter the order in which these things drop on there. See? The rock went first this time, and it floats in the middle. I could mess things up by getting close enough where I would actually just grab that, but that would be bad. And this is smart enough that the magnet from Botania does not snatch that living rock from the top, which makes me very happy. And we got that. So there are the bits I need for that. And then this one is the... oh, here, let's just grab everything. This is one of the reasons why I needed to go into the nethers to make the nether brick, because without just nether rack to make nether brick, yep, so you get it. So that's one of the reasons why I made that trip. I'm not a big fan of the nether. I prefer to do things in a more peaceful and non-stressful method, and ghasts annoy me because they're far away. I did make a bow, but... an unenchanted bow is just kind of craptastic as far as shooting ghast. You have to hit them multiple times. But ooh, I do have an enchantment table up there. I could enchant my bow. All right. That's definitely a good thing to do. But not for right now. Anyway, rambling. There's the fire. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and process all of these and then come back because we're going to do some stuff with these runes. And it's time to build some stuff with these runes and make other stuff. So let's go ahead and start with this. And if you have an idea as to what I'm doing here, you may have a good idea as to what's coming up next. That right there is a hopper hawk. That acts like a hopper. It picks up items and puts... wow! That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, you go there. You go there. You guys, you get put back here. Oh, I missed one there. All right, so you didn't see that at all. All right, let's grab a new one. Next, I've got a hopper hawk. Next thing I'm going to make is this here. And see that? The redstone root means it can be triggered or turned off and on with a redstone signal. This is the Ranucarpus. That places things on like blocks. And so that will be very handy. What's next? Next, we're going to build a rune quickly. Boom, 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 boom. And this is going to make me the Rune of Spring. And any sapling will do in there. One of the things that's really, really nice about making the more complex runes is that the runes that build up that more complex runes don't get consumed. They're used as part of the recipe, but they don't go away. So the fire and the water ones here, I will get them back, which is really nice because, you know, holy cow, I did a lot of work to make that. And gotta click it with the wand. So I got the fire and the water back, and now I've got my Rune of Spring, which if I go through and make a flower here, let's see, you and those and those and those, and now the seed, and that gives me the Agricarnation. That acts like a bone mealing agent. Let me click on that, and that will make plants grow nearby, at, you know, cost of mana, of course. Let's make another rune. And living rock on there. Oh, so much easier to just have it drop on there. I've done the throw it gently or right click on it. No, I don't like doing that at all. So much better to do it this way. Anyway, this is the Rune of Winter, and it always trips me up because it looks like 3 things of snow, but it's not. It's 2 snow and 1 white wool. I can't tell you how many times that white wool has bit me because I didn't expect it to be there. Here, let's convert these diamonds into mana diamonds. Ta-da! And let's... did I grab everything here? I did, yes. Boom, boom, boom. And this will make the next rune, and I'm trying to remember... Oh, this is the Rune of Gluttony. Winter and fire and those mana diamonds will make the Rune of Gluttony, because that's going to go into the Munch Dew. See, there's the Rune of Gluttony. That's a big chunk of mana to go into it. That's not nice at all. But it is doing its thing. Halfway done. While that's making, let's go ahead and sleep real quick. So that works out very, very nicely. And I've got a plan in place. Have you spotted what the next thing it is that I'm going to make? Have you? Have you? Maybe. You guys are pretty smart, so you probably have. All right, so there's my Rune of Gluttony. Let's toss... Nope. The winter came back. Let me grab my Rune of Gluttony. And that goes here. And I should be able to make my final flower. Let's see. That goes there. Gluttony, seed. Yes, Munch Dew. And that will convert leaves into mana. So it's a way of generating mana, which is cool. And I'll grab that little infestation spore there. And the next thing we're going to do is over here. So let's go ahead and set this up really quick and get ready. I've already prepped up those pieces. And we've got right here the building blocks. So let's start by just grabbing all this stuff. Oh, not all the stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and put down a few things. I need to put down right here a coarse dirt, and then regular dirt there, and then everything else is going to be grass. Let's just toss a few things away. That's going to be grass, and that's going to be grass, and that's going to be grass. I lied. That is not going to be grass. That's also going to be coarse dirt right there. Okay, so this is where I need this infestation spore. Let's toss some things away. That goes right there. So, oh, no, 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 you're not supposed to come... No, I want regular dirt there. Well, fine. If you're going to do that, I'm going to not like you. That really went through and changed all of that. I wonder if regular dirt will change or will grass switch. It was not supposed to switch. All right, let's grab some of those and let's toss off. There's the grass. Those things that happen that you weren't expecting. Okay, you guys can be just plain grass. Don't need anything else. That's coarse dirt. There's the mycelium. Okay, now that should not spread anymore, he said, hoping. Okay, so let's put some flowers down. Let's put the hopper hawk. I'm just dropping stuff all over. I thought I have enough room, but I don't. The Rhinocarpus can go there. The agricarnation could go there. It planted stuff. That's the munch dew. I don't want that one. I want the signolium. There we go. Okay, so that will go ahead, and those are the where the flowers here are going to be going. And I'm going to put a lever here to be able to turn these off. So that's the hopper hawk. Let's take the crate I've been using, and I think I have all my stuff now. This will put stuff into inventories that are adjacent to it. But because I don't want just everything to go there, I want just a few things. Let's go ahead and tell it that will put the... I heard something changed or placed. That will put birchwood into this storage crate, which is fantastic. Now on the other side, let's come over here, and over here I want to vend out the various bits, and for that to happen, yes, I did get it. Okay, good. I need a pressure plate. This is where the pressure plate goes. And then we're going to put a repeater into this block, and then on top of this we're going to put a piece of redstone right there. All right, so now when this gets a signal, that will activate this, which does nothing here, but I want a open crate right here which will drop stuff in, and there's a hopper that if there's something here, it will go ahead and push the stuff in. No. If there's something here, the redstone will lock this, so it won't push more stuff in. And if we put our birch saplings in there, see the one just drops and nothing happens, and it planted it. That's exactly what we wanted. Let's snag that one, because I need to tell what goes in here, and for that, there is my item frame. And so the hopper hawk over there will pick up this and toss it over there, but it will do so with a little bit of a delay because of the mycelium, so that there's enough time for the Rhinocarpus to pick this up and plant it over there. Alrighty. Now, the this piece here, this mana spreader, I want it to be slightly different. Let's go ahead and grab that. I want this to be a redstone pulse mana spreader, and for that, let's go ahead and put that right there. I do need to direct it to that pool, and here's the sapling, and this spreader, the sapling, and that mana pool are all lined up, and then this spreader over here is lined up with this mana pool. So what I need to do is take this and bump it up to there. Can I get up there? Do I have a block? I have a block. Let's hop on up so I can right click that. Are you... Nope, I am too far away. Seriously, am I too far away? I'm too far away. Let's take the last piece of grass and put that there. And now can I reach you? Yes, now I can reach it. Alright, so that pulse spreader there will target up through here, and as this birch sapling grows, that pulse will go right through it. Alright, so we need two more final pieces. Let's break... yeah, let's go ahead and break this. I just stole the... what? Oh, wrong tool. That's why. Now let's put that down temporarily. I'm going to put this block there just so that nothing falls into the hopper. And the munch dew is going here. All right. That munch dew is designed to pick up leaves that are at this level and eat them for mana. Now, let's make sure that all these things are bound to the right. Nope, that's not bound. That goes here. This goes here. This goes here. This Signolia goes there. I think they're all bound to the correct ones. This goes to a spreader. Let's put it to that spreader up there. That spreader. That way it's going to be empty more than the one down below, and that way it can send all the mana up to here, which will get shooting on down. All right, this should be a fully functional little farm. I do have a few bits in my inventory because I need to complete, let's grab this, I need to do 2 more pieces. I need to make a bore lens, and that I'm going to slap on this mana pulse spreader right here. All right, just click, not shift click. And this will break through the blocks that are there. You got to have that bore lens to make that happen. And then the next thing I need to do is make a floating hourglass. And I've not done one of those yet. So let's see, mana goes in the center, mana glass here, 2 pieces of redstone there. There's my floating hourglass. And I'm going to put that right here. It will send out pulses. In this case, every 30 seconds it's going to send out a pulse which will pass through there, hit that mana pool, which will then get sucked up by this mana spreader and return down here. I think I've got everything going. Let's replace the sapling. If I just spit that out, then that should work. Yep, it got picked up. Should start vending that out. Let's hop up over here. I want to be able to turn off the munch dew if I need to for some reason, so let's put that against that. It should work. The only thing it's missing right now is a little bit of mana, so let's take the mana I've got right now, toss that in there, and when this counts down, it should fire a burst through, just in time for the fireworks to show off at night as it gets night here. Nice. All right, I'm going to give it the full ring's worth of mana. And here goes the pulse. Any second. Boom. So when this grows, and see, it just returned the mana back down here. Perfect. When this grows, then it will go ahead and break it. And because this is pulsing every 30 seconds, it's not continually firing off. It slows things down. I could make it every 60 seconds. You know, but that seems to work out just fine. And anything that grows goes in here. I'm going to get some dirt. Let's go ahead and patch my hole here. Yeah, it's those little things that always catch you. All right, so that's working fine. Let's sleep real quick, and then I want to get some bone meal. I don't have much bone meal, but we can do that. Sleep, 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 sleep. Yep, I keep trying to render the air. All right, over here. Bone should be here. Let's do 3 bones. Don't have a huge number, but if I grind them with the crusher here, or crush them with the grinder, they give me 6 bone meal instead of 3 if I just do it in my inventory or regular processing. So that gives me a heck of a lot more bone meal per bone, because I don't have a really good mob farm for skeletons yet. Zip back and watch if we can get this to go. This is not a super fast tree farm in any way or form, but it will process. There we go. There's the munch dew, and that's generating mana for me, which is very nice. Now occasionally, and I'm going to have to seed this with some more saplings, because one is insufficient. But what this should do... Oh, it's getting really close. Let me step back a little bit. And there goes the pulse going through. It just broke them all. And now the hop rock picked them all up. And we probably got 5 in here. 5. so perfect. That works. And the last one of the last sapling I had gets plopped into here. I need to seed this with a few more because the munch dew will eat up all of the leaves and not drop any saplings. So I'll put a few saplings in here, but it should be net positive once I have enough of those. Okay, one of the other comments I wanted to show over, things to show over here, I had found that nature core just past the village over there, and there was a comment made that if you bring it over, you chop it down with an axe and you bring it over and put that core on top of a log, and I used one of the jungle logs, it will start spreading life. And yes, it has. It went ahead and spawned these guys, so I brought them over in a little pen. But you can see it's really just growing stuff. I had cleared out everything in this area. No weeds, no grass, nothing planted. The core is here. It's slowly been filling in with wood and slowly growing the grass all around and summoning these little mobs. So that's where I got the cows and stuff. And there was a horse around here. I don't see him. He wandered. But this is just growing things like gangbusters. You can see plenty of trees have been planted. So I'm just going to let this grow. It's probably going to get very thick in here, which is kind of cool. I haven't played with that before, but there we go. A little bit of tree farm going, a bunch of runes, just advancing a lot farther along through Botania, which is lots of fun. And now I just need to AFK here a whole bunch so my tree farm can actually produce stuff for me. And it works. It works really well. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here, playing a little Minecraft with Botania, and thanks for watching. Bye. And it still looks weird.